fellow YouTubers. This is DVD Collector 1986. This is my second video. However, this is my first video actually being back in front of the camera after quite a while. I took a break from YouTube and Facebook, all that social media stuff, and I'm trying to get back into it now. And today's a very special video because this is actually going to be a mail day video. I received a package in the mail today from my good friend Lauri who lives in Texas. I used to live there. And so I went ahead and unsealed the package, but I have not looked inside to see what is actually in there, because I wanted to, for my reaction to be authentic. So, but I went ahead and unsealed the package and just wanted to make sure that addresses were covered up and things like that. So anyway, without further ado, let's jump into this. So I'm just going to hold the package down here. And I know one of these things is some paper sleeve envelopes that she sent me. I'm going to be sending her a package here in the next couple of days with some DVDs and Blu-rays that I upgraded. So I asked if she would send me some. So here these are. And then she said that there was a little something in here. She didn't tell me what it was, obviously, but she did say that it was something that she thought that I would really like to have. So here I pulled it out. Oh, wow. And it's actually two things. One's a little baggy, and then the other thing is wrapped up here in some bubble wrap. Oh, wow. This is really cool. Okay, here's how I'm going to do it. Okay, first I'll show off these little pins. These are like, I guess you could consider them like a hat pin. And believe it or not, I have some hats, and I probably will either display these in my room somehow with my movie posters, or I will be wearing these actually on one of the hats that I wear, so when I go out, people will be able to see these. I love these. Okay, the first one I'll show you is this one. It is the ghost face killer from the Scream movies. I actually really like the Scream movies. Yeah, they're kind of, they're more newer than, say, the Halloweens, but they are Wes Craven, and I own all of them, and I actually like them quite a bit. So this is the first pin. I'd say that's about maybe 1.5 inches in diameter. So these would be perfect to put on like a hat. So here's the first one. I really like the image of the ghost face on there. And that noise you hear is my dog down here. Let me put this over here. Okay, now the second pin is the same size as the other one, but this one is from the movie Halloween 5. Well, technically, it could represent Halloween 4 or Halloween 5, but this is actually the artwork that's on the Blu-ray disc and the cover art for the Blu-ray itself, the case for Halloween 5, and it's also the original poster art for Halloween 5. But ironically, I actually have an 8x10 of this image that I need to get framed so I can put it on the wall in my movie room. But I really like this pen. Uh, some really, really neat. I don't know where did you find these, Lauri? I'm curious because did you get them off eBay? I think I've seen pins like these before, but I've always had trouble tracking them down. I really, really like these pins. Now, this, on the other hand, um, is really freaking cool. Um, okay, there's the bubble wrap. Now, which of these should I um, show first? I guess I'll show this one first. Okay, these are like clips, little ID tags that like an employee would wear clipped onto the pocket of their shirt if they worked at like a prison or a hospital or some kind of business facility. That's what these are made to look like. The first one here, it says Warren County Smith Grove Sanitarium, patient Michael Myers Maximum Security Wing. Warning, do not approach this patient without prior approval. Displays violent behavior. And this is actually what it looks like. See, it's a plastic tag with a clip at the top. That is really freaking cool. This is gonna look amazing when I display it in my movie room with all my posters and memorabilia and stuff like that. That's really cool. I really, really like that, and I love that picture of Michael Myers. Just one of the coolest stills, publicity stills from the first film. So there's that. And then this one I really, really like. And I'll say this before I show this one. I know a lot of people talk about Jamie Lee Curtis, being the most formidable foe of Michael Myers, and she's really, the whole series is really about her and Michael Myers and all that. Well, I will firmly say that I completely disagree with that because she was only in Halloween 1, 2, H2O, and then like a couple less than 10 minutes at the start of Halloween Resurrection. So barely 4 films. I really only count those other 3 that she was in. And Donald Pleasance, on the other hand, was in 4 of these films. So let me see. Yeah, there was a Halloween. Wait a minute. Halloween 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. No, I'm wrong. 5 films, not 4. So, and he was in those 5 films for the entirety of each of those films. So, to me, forget Jamie Lee Curtis, forget Laurie Strode. What always brought me back watching these Halloween movies over and over and over and over, like a lot of other people, was I always thought of it as the series was about the Loomis tracking Michael Myers and the dance basically between Loomis and Michael Myers. Dr. Loomis was the most formidable foe that Myers ever had, and that's why these movies have never been the same ever since Part 6, because Donald Pleasance died after filming Part 6. And there's a whole backstory about the behind the scenes thing and why there's 2 different versions of Halloween 6. I'm not going to get into that, but I'll just say that these movies for me were always about Dr. Loomis tracking Michael Myers. Dr. Loomis is the Van Helsing of the Halloween franchise. That's why these films don't work anymore, and Halloween is not Halloween if it doesn't have Dr. Loomis and particularly Donald Pleasance um, in them, which he's dead, so obviously they cannot make any more with him. But that's why these films have never been the same since. But with that being said, here's this other pin, or I should say ID badge. It says Warren County Smiths Grove Sanitarium State Identification Card, Dr. Samuel Loomis, MD, Director, Psychiatric Department. Beth, be quiet. And this is what this one looks like. Again, another excellent publicity still of Dr. Loomis, Donald Pleasance from the first Halloween. This is an amazing piece of memorabilia, and I will display this proudly in my movie room with all the other stuff that I have. I would just like to thank Lauri for tracking those things down for me. Again, I didn't ask her to do that. She just messaged me one day and said, I found a couple things that I think you absolutely would love to have, and she just got them for me and sent them my way. So again, thank you very much, Lauri, for doing that and for sending those to me, and I will have your package sent off very shortly in a couple of days here. And I look forward to watching your mail day video when you receive the package that I'm sending to you. So with that being said, anybody who watched this video, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will catch you guys later. Thanks.